Hey, hi guys, this is Thunder E from Board at Work, and welcome to our live hangout. And basically, today I will be talking about the new Guardians of the Galaxy um, trailer. The second trailer is out, is available right now. In our usual format and fashion, we are going to actually do a walkthrough of the trailer, and then I give you my thoughts. Now, I have not a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, meaning I didn't read that much, especially growing up. So I don't know much about the characters, just enough a little I've seen from things like Nova and some stuff with the Avengers. But that's about it. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the trailer. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to do a walkthrough of the trailer pretty much, and we'll start off. Let's go ahead and find that out. Where is my shared screen? There it is. Start sharing, and here we go. So the trailer starts off with, that. And then we see basically cuts of Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord. He zaps someone there. What's pretty cool is that his helmet is retractable, and you can see it's got this like magnetic retractable, almost like cool effect where it just basically warps in and warps out. And he says he comes from Earth, a land of outlaws, and he's basically saying his name is Peter Quill, is another name you know me by. The same line we saw before, Star-Lord. Who? And pretty much no one knows who he is. Shoots him, he ducks. So he basically hits the button, and you can see he's got jetpacks. He can actually basically fly, or at least hover, or whatever it is, and his mask comes back up again. He flies out, he's getting chased. And then the Marvel's logo comes in. Now you see the Guardians of the Galaxy ship as it flies through a planet. And now we have most of the cast members here. We have Gamora, we have Peter Quill, Star-Lord, Drax the Destroyer, and Groot behind. And again, this is a shot, of course, of Peter Quill there, shirtless. He's basically introducing all the cast members. He said, here we have a thief, two thugs, which is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool shot of Rocket Raccoon there with a quad launcher, and he's the gun-toting guy in this whole group, voiced by Bradley Cooper, which is pretty cool is that he doesn't sound like Bradley Cooper. And Groot, who's the other thug, voiced by Vin Diesel. An assassin there, Gamora, she's fighting. I do not remember her name. I know she's important. That's someone who she fights, one of her main nemesis. And then Drax the Destroyer, and of course with Batista from WWE, who he considers the maniac in the group. Oh my god, I actually went back there. I apologize. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. I must have hit another button. Just have to run through the ads here for a second. And then we'll get back to where we were. So where were we? Let's buffer in a little bit. Two thugs, an assassin, and a maniac, Drax. And then this is the first time we see Ronan the Accuser, basically the main nemesis here in this movie, as he's trying to wipe out the universe. And basically Peter Quill saying we're not going to stand by while that happens. A lot of destruction. He's talking about how they're stuck together and they have to work together. And then we hear a voice of Glenn Close saying that basically the fate of the universe, 12 billion people, which is, or at least a sector of the universe, I guess, because we have 7 billion people on Earth anyway. Must be other small planets. Rest in the hands of some misfits. That's there, Glenn Close. And Glenn Close is Nova Prime. If you know anything about Nova, she is like the main, it's almost like saying the main Green Lantern, if you will. So she is Nova Prime. And then we see Rocket again with his, looks like a machine gun. Oh, this is more like a cannon, and he's about to go off. And he says, oh yeah, yeah. They start shooting. There's a lot of fights, all heroes. This is where they're breaking out of prison, most likely. have to start from somewhere. Groot's is beating on. Ronan basically attacks. I believe that is Drax fighting Ronan the Accuser, if I'm not mistaken, but it's a quick cut so I couldn't see who was fighting. Some more stuff. Very spacey. A lot of chase scenes in space. Basically talking about he sees a bunch of losers, but life is giving them a chance. He puts on his rockets. He says to do what? And then there are cutscenes through. And here, he basically, Rocket Raccoon says, you know, what the hell, he doesn't have a long lifespan anyway. And he really doesn't sound like Bradley Cooper. He has his own voice. And then a lot of action fights. And then it actually stops. You see, basically, Groot here is playing a tape, and we know what song he's about to play here in that makeshift tape player. And then this cast intro. What's pretty cool is that they do the real actors' names rather than the characters because nobody knows them. The general public doesn't. So Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana as Gamora, Dave Bautista as Drax the Destroyer, Vin Diesel as Groot. I am Groot. And Bradley Cooper as Rocket. Ain't nothing like me except me. And it's so funny because he actually is as vile as you can expect. He looks pretty good. And then he pulls his crotch down, calls himself, and then basically he basically says this might not be the best idea to call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy. And basically you see the whole team right there in front. The logo, and that's pretty much it. So, and then we see Rocket and they fly in, and that's the end of the trailer. So, all right, guys, let's take a good look here. All right. So that was the trailer right there, and that thing was on point. I mean, where do I begin? You know, the story. Basically, you get the idea what the story is about. It gives you a whole idea of why you know, they're coming together. You know, there's this huge danger in the universe. This is away from Earth. Also, we get to see every single character, like truly get an idea of who Rocket Raccoon is. He is the misfit. I mean, this whole group is a bunch of misfits, but really he's like the crazy one. You know, he's a small guy. He's got that small guy complex. So he's got the big guns. He thinks he can, you know, take over the world, type of thing. And then Groot is that big, gentle giant. And then of course we got Peter Quill, who's the mouth. You know, he's strong. He's probably got some very good skill sets, but he's the mouth of the whole thing. Gamora might be the silent killer, and then Drax, of course, is just a crazy maniac. So we get the idea of everyone in there, and it shows us how vast this world will be, in which Guardians of the Galaxy basically is in. Looks good, the special effects look great, especially for both Groot and Rocket Raccoon. They actually look like real solid characters overall. So that's something that's nice to see, and I really like that they've actually done a good job in emphasizing that level of detail in there. I mean, the action just looks intense. Now, like I said, I've never actually read much of the comics. I've read maybe a couple here or there, but I've actually spent time reading a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy. And, you know, I will now just because, you know, I wasn't too sold on the first trailer. If you guys ever saw my first trailer review, I wasn't too sold on this. This one, I can tell you, yes, I'm definitely sold on it, and it looks very, very good. I definitely go see it ahead of time, you know, that kind of thing, where it looks really good. I like the pacing, the mixture of comedy now feels a little bit more balanced to me. It looks very good. So yeah, so guys, let me know what you think about the Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, it's coming out very soon in August 1st. So let me know your thoughts on you know, the movie, how you think the trailer looks like, if you're going to go see it, if it's got you excited. If I missed anything, if you're a Guardians of the Galaxy fan and you know the characters, lay your thoughts out. Let us know, you know, what each character has to do with other characters, you know, who is running the Destroyer, what do they have to do, all that fun stuff all together. But that's pretty much it, guys. So if you have any questions or any comments about the Guardians of the Galaxy Trailer 2 review, let us know. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, favorite this video, and do subscribe to the channel. Top right hand corner of your screen or in the description below, you can click the subscribe button there. and be a member and subscriber at Board at Work. So this is Thunder E saying thank you and always enjoy your entertainment.